So Cleveland will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. We've got Jusuf Nurkic. Davis is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Doncic feeling it out. Nurkic. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. Cleveland on defense. Sabonis finds Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Forget about Nurkic not minding contact. This guy invites contact.
Mobley outside. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Doncic passes to Davis. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Markkanen kicks to Edwards. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Outside, Sabonis. Back to Doncic. No good with the triple. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Cavaliers. He spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, Anunoby, after Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. Nurkic kicks to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Sabonis against Markkanen. Kessler setting the pick for Edwards. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Edwards got 6 points.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
A minute 50 left in the first. And finished off by Nurkic.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Edwards. Cleveland moving it around. The 3. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Edwards.
You have got to be willing to close when Markkanen is out on the perimeter. His shot will punish you because it's a sweet shooting stroke.
Now, here's Doncic. Still without a basket. Here's Davis. Good D by Mobley.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Celtics trail by 3. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target from outside. Edwards against Anunoby. Edwards, the bounce pass. Mobley finds Kessler. Now Edwards. Shoots over Anunoby. Edwards, that's good. He's got 8.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Doncic with it. Boston needs to get off a shot. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Celtics, Doncic out there with Anunoby. Then it's Sabonis, then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And Boston has possession. Now, here's Doncic. He has yet to score. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, that's called using your gifts to great effect. Mobley puts every inch of that wingspan to work and says, absolutely not.
Now, here's Markkanen. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Kamara. Mobley, left side. Kamara finds Mobley. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
And now, please welcome to the court, the powerhouse team.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Boston. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Nurkic setting the pick for Doncic. Down low. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Markkanen looking it over. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Edwards a screen on Sabonis. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Edwards getting the close range, 2.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Outside, Davis. Back to Doncic. It's Doncic battling down low.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Markkanen finds Edwards. Misses the three.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Count that one from Mobley.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Anunoby. Still scoreless. Doncic right side. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Markkanen against Davis. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
3 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Good on the second free throw. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Celtics trail by 10. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Sabonis, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Sabonis. Markkanen against Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mobley, a screen on Sabonis. And so it's Cleveland, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Evan Mobley. Edwards is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Kessler in at center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Stolen by Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
It's Mobley, top of the key. On the wing, Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Markkanen's got 6 points.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Pass to Sabonis. Now here is Davis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Now Doncic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Markkanen against Sabonis. Picked by Markkanen. Here's Edwards. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Well, in pick-and-roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Sabonis. Pass to Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Markkanen passes to Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 10. Now Doncic. He's got 5. Here's Nurkic. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's now 6 points for Nurkic.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Edwards passes to Mobley. Pass to Markkanen. No one near him. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Markkanen's got 5 points in the quarter. Celtics trail by 10. And here is Doncic. Goes up the baseline. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, Luka not forcing his way inside. Just taking that mid-range shot because that's what the defense offered up to him.
Here's Edwards. And Boston with the rebound. Davis down low. He's guarded by Markkanen. No one covers. And now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Mobley finds Kamara. Kessler a screen on Doncic. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Good D by Anunoby. Celtics trail by 5. In the corner, it's Sabonis. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Cavaliers. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And that's off the glass and in.
We are talking 7 foot, 245 pounds. You better be able to finish it, Mr. Kessler.
Doncic kicks to Anunoby. Back to Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Sabonis against Markkanen. Markkanen sets the pick for Edwards. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Here's Doncic. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anunoby against Edwards. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Cleveland ahead, up 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Boston. Davis is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Doncic. Then it's OG Anunoby. And Sabonis in at the 3-side. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Misses the jumper. Celtics trail by 7. Davis, Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mobley with the block. Edwards dishes to Markkanen. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Doncic. And it goes down 2 points.
Luka Doncic has a big, strong frame.